Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Mitch Keller.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Corbin Carroll in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
That's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground to third. And foul ball. Next pitch inside. And it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Ketel Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. And ball one. Started to swing, held up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What's the word on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in, Ji-Hwan Bae. The pitch. That one missed. This one lifted in the air, left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. One away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Strike two. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's apartment, and Gallen slept on an air mattress.
Got to do what you got to do coming through the minor leagues, but that can definitely help to strengthen that bond, be on the same page when you get into the ball game.
And he walked him.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now batting key, Brian Hayes. That's out to center field. Thomas gets under it. Snags it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder,
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Reynolds leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering upstairs. And that one missing low. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Connor Joe waiting for a turn at the plate. Fought off foul. Three-two. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. We head to the second from PNC Park. No score. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started, and now it's Christian Walker.
Walker.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and the D-backs jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Alec Thomas now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Hammered, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Oh, 0-1. And a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. And here it comes. Ball one there. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's Chase Peterson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second here, one gone. Next one misses. 2-0. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Keller checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Way inside, and that hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Laser, base hit. Thomas rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 2-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, one out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Check swing, no appeal.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Peterson over at second. Moreno over at first with one away. In the air, right side. Palacios under it. He's got it. And there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
This is Corbin Carroll. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pitch misses. Ball one. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run across. Moreno coming home. He scores as well, and they lead by 4.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a strike. Righty delivers, and it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Carroll around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mitch Keller departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Kyle Nicholas will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Tommy Pham. Outside. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And he deals. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
And downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Pirates nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Connor Joe.
Connor Joe.
The pitch. There's a strike. Gallen. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Rodriguez.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Fastball for a strike, and it's 2-1. Kicks and deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the pitch. And that one almost got him. And down on strikes he goes. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
And that's in for a strike. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now
got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. It's 5-0. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Nicholas, a 6'4" righty, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Activity in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man aboard. Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. Gurriel measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Thomas at first, 1 gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Next
Ball
pitch
one.
is outside, and it's 1-2.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's to third. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Down to third baseman, Jace Peterson. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes snags it on the run. One left for Arizona as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third at the plate for Pittsburgh. Josh Palacios. Gallen back to work.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. Next offering
Ball 2.
upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting none.
Up next for the Pirates, Liover Peguero. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Peguero in his rookie season, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-0.
Yep.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes.
And that's outside. Two. Struck him out looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The batter,
So the
number
Pirates
3.
batting order turns over. Next to hit, Ji-Hwan Bae. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Just a weak fly ball this time. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that's the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
1-0.
And that is in for a strike. And 1-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. One up, one down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Flied to right his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. A little bit low.
That's too low.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds trying to get there. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan Reynolds. And the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Strike 2.
0-2.
Good eye right there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The third baseman.
Key
number
Brian
13.
Hayes getting ready to hit.
Brian Hayes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jack.
2 outs, base is empty. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Jack Sawinski. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. That's a little bit low. The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's Ketel Marte. The pitch. There's the strike.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next one misses, and that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Next to hit for Arizona, Tommy Pham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In the air out to center. Bay on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 outs, base is empty. Alec Thomas digs in now. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike. Down and in, moved his feet. The 2-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is going to go. That was a moonshot, and they add on. It's 7-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
New pitcher on here, number 52.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gurriel gets a piece. The wind of the pitch. And 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Connor Joe. The pitch. That clips the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Rodriguez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And now the count is even. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar, the next Pirate to hit. Caught looking his first time up.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Ball 1, no strikes. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Bucks go down quietly. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back. And the batter now, Jace Peterson.
The third baseman, Jace Peterson.
And the pitch. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Oh, 2 now. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way high.
Full count.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Moreno up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. That one's in there, and the count even at 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And here it comes. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a slider for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield, and it goes just foul. And the righty deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. Long run, tracks it down. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch, not close.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. And misses inside. Next pitch is inside. And now 3-1. Corbin Carroll up next. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Palacios.
Palacios.
Gallen back to work. And that one a little bit high. The 1-0. Check swing, but it's put in play. And he handles it himself for the out.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. And got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
And now, Liover Peguero struck out looking at his first at bat. In there for strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here comes the 0-1. Now
No,
1-1.
that's a ball.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And he deals. And he chases a high fastball there.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Bay at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch misses way outside.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Left-hand batter waits.
Hurt.
The Pirates still looking for their first hit in this one. Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Reynolds up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next
Ball
pitch
two.
just misses. 2-2. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Dowry Moretta.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 3. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a strike. Next offering way upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Moretta, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Stratton loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Pham stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch misses outside. And that's ball 2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Two down, nobody on. Outside corner, there's a strike.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
3-2 now. In the air, center field. Sawinski settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they're still in control. It's 7-0.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wind to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
3 outs from a no-hitter. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. And that's outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting. The 7th.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Sawinski, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses the mark.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 balls, no strike.
The Pirates hitless so far in the game. That's in there. Strike 1. And downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. And that's ball 4.
First base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Sawinski stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Righty delivers. This one popped up right side. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Righty to the plate, and that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Lifted in the air out to left. He puts it away. It's a no-hitter.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.